So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and it's another absolutely beautiful day out here. Today is March 12th, Friday morning yet. Man, that is not quite as nice as yesterday. I mean, yesterday we were down near Philly at Ridley Creek State Park in the Tyler Arboretum, which was awesome, and it was like, almost like 75 degrees yesterday, but we'll take a day in the 60s as well. So I'm back along Whiskey Spring Road, and we're gonna hike another section of the Appalachian Trail. I know we were here, I don't know, a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. I hiked, from here up to, where did we go? Yeah, the White Rocks Trail. We hiked up to that, about 3 mile section, and I had to come back. So I'm gonna hike about 2 mile section today over to Route 94. Let me show you the map. This will be the last section that I have to hike to finish the one map that I've been showing you, which is almost blowing away on my Jeep over there. So let me show you the map first, and I'll get back with you. Yeah, so here's our map again of mostly the Cumberland Valley. Like we said, we hiked most all this last fall. Last time we were here, we parked here on Whiskey Spring Road, and we hiked all the way up to the White Rocks Trail, because there were some neat rocks up here. So I'm back here again, but we're going to hike south this time. Looks like it's called Rocky Ridge right there, so there should be some cool rocks. Then we're going to hike down to Route 94, and that'll be the end of this map. So up there is that Rocky Ridge. Sounds pretty cool. Of course, last time we were here, we went up those steps and up to the cool rocks that were up there. Alright, so I'm going to get going in a moment. I just want to finish drinking up a little bit more of my coffee this morning. You can hear the sound of the creek down there. I guess that's Whiskey Springs down there. Sounds nice out here this morning. Not too bad of a busy road, because as soon as I say it, one car comes down. Alright, so looking forward today. Just gonna take it slow. I know when I was here a couple days ago, I kind of hiked a little fast because it was a little bit more chilly that day, but just gonna enjoy it. Maybe I stop at some other places today. Alright, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm gonna relax for a few minutes and then we'll get going. I think I showed this in a previous video too, but this is where the Mason-Dixon Trail starts, or the western terminus. If you're following that, you'll be following the blue blazes, but we're following the AT, the white blazes. There's Whiskey Springs. That's what I was listening to while I drank my coffee this morning. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, the Mason-Dixon, I see there's a blue blaze up there, so it heads up that way. Whereas the AT, white blaze, heads this way. Yeah, making our way up Rocky Ridge. I didn't realize it'd be such a climb at the beginning here, but gaining some elevation. Out those hills, that's where we were last time. We hiked out that way into those mountains. Of course, we got hiked to the top of Rocky Ridge, and then eventually go right back down again. Yes, there's definitely some large rock formations up there. Kind of hard to tell how big they are from here, but the trail is going to take us right through them. But down here is a nice little campsite. Fire ring. Nice place to sit. Alright, let's head up into the rocks. Another rock city. Looks like it goes right through here. This is pretty cool. Guess it does. I don't see any white blazes in here. Alright, well, it's not really blaze, but this looks like the trail. Let's keep going. I feel like I might be off trail here a little bit. I don't see any white blazes anymore. I'm not going up there. All right. Definitely. All right, we'll just head down. Definitely a fun place. As long as you're careful. Ease on down here. Yeah, lots of big rocks. Yeah, so the trail is actually down there. I see the one white blaze on the tree. Down that way I see another one. So the trail actually was going down along the bottom of these rocks. Not up here where I was climbing around, but who cares? It's fun to climb around up in those rocks. And also, I don't know if you can hear it off in the distance. I'll stop talking for a moment here. There's like frogs croaking out there. The microphone may not pick it up, but those are those wood frogs. I filmed some of those yesterday when we were at the Tyler Arboretum. So it's good to hear them out here. Yeah, so here you can see the white blazes on this tree. The one up there and then one up there. That's what you want to see when you're hiking a trail. If you stop seeing the white blazes, you're probably not on trail anymore. You might want to check where you're going. Probably should have stayed up there because this trail's going back up where I was. And then when you see a double blaze, that means the trail turns. But usually, if it turns this way, the top blaze should be staggered a little bit this way. That's a small tree, but when it's staggered that way, it tells you the trail turns that way. If the top mark was staggered the other way, the trail will turn that way. So. But you can clearly see another white blaze down there, so that's where we go. So we basically just crossed the rocky ridge to the other side. Yeah, it's just a winding maze through the rocks here. Sometimes the rocks themselves are blazed, even with arrows. So they kind of want you to see, you go, that's the way we came, so we gotta go that way. So to kind of backtrack a little bit here, down some rocks, carefully. Looks like, see, there's a trail that goes that way. Probably when people hike this, they kind of go wherever they want up here. I'm starting to get that idea. All right. It's like is that a blaze up there? So we go up through this little crack. Yeah, because I see another blaze. This is cool. So there's a, yeah. Oh, check it out. It's like a little cave down in there. All right, and you can keep on going. All right, we gotta get down this. Get back to you in a moment. Yes, this is actually really fun. I had to kind of need all fours to come down there, but you could kind of cheat and go down through the little, there's like little tunnels down here going all the way out. Man, this would be fun. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep following the trail, but that's pretty cool. Turn you around. Hey, look at that big old. goes. Oh, and it looks like that's might be it for the big rocks. Eventually the trail is going to drop like straight down off this ridge. All right, maybe a few more rocks up ahead. That is a fun section. Kind of doing one last climb up here to the point, to the very point of the ridge. Do some more rocks up here. Might get some views up here. All it does, looks like there's more rocks up there too. But yeah. Yeah, it still goes on a little bit more yet. Like I said, eventually the trail is going to drop. I thought that was up here. But yeah, look at that. Goes up through a whole nother rock city up that way. It is aptly named Rocky Ridge. And once again, it's just like another rock maze. Trail leads you in there and back out that way. There's a little Georgia. Yeah, it just keeps on taking us to the rocks. You can see white arrow there. Oh, another arrow there. Down through a little squeeze. So you better be of thinner proportions. Of course, you could probably just skirt around all these rocks too if you wanted. Here we go. We have a butterfly. Finally get a picture of this one. Yeah, yesterday I saw my first one. That is a mourning cloak. Not mourning as in like you wake up in the morning, but like a sad mourning. Can't get any closer. As far as I'll zoom in, as far as I can zoom in. Yeah, when their wings are folded up, they look like a dead leaf. But when they're open, you actually can see some color there. I mentioned in that other video filmed yesterday, these are one of the first butterflies to come out in the winter. They actually hibernate, usually inside trees. It's good to see him. Yeah, on my last Appalachian Trail hike with you when we went the other way, I think I mentioned that, you know, warmer weather is coming and I'd be able to point out, you know, flowers and critters to you again, and sure enough, here we go. Now just, oh yeah, because yesterday we were at the Tyler Arboretum and there were honeybees and flowers and frogs and turtles there. It was pretty cool. Finally see life again after the winter. I mean, there is life out there in the wintertime, but not as much. All right, we are coming to the end of this ridge, and we're making that descent down. All right, so there's our white blaze. The trail's going to continue on and start dropping down. Up that way is our Rock City, Rocky Ridge, but I'm going to take a little break at this amazing little spot right here. Have some water and a couple of snacks. And someone painted a little fish there. All right. Beautiful little spot. I feel like I could stay up here forever almost at this spot. It's a beautiful spot. But we do have to head down, and it's looking pretty steep. But then I have to come back this way too. So that's gonna be a tough hike coming back up that way. But we won't worry about that just yet. But, so I have a feeling I'll be resting here as soon as I get back up this mountain on the way back. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, so heading down. That's a pretty neat view for the trees, but looks like we might have be following some switchbacks on the way down, because that goes down. I know there's at least one switchback here. Switchbacks make it a little bit easier. Hear another train whistle. Keep hearing trains off in the distance. That's in Boiling Springs. All right. Yeah, oops, slide on the needles. Yeah, there's another switchback, so that's what it kind of does to go down. All right. I'll see you at the bottom, hopefully. Well, we have made it down, at least the steep part. That's where those switchbacks went up, and right there's where I took my break, up that way. Eventually, yeah, when I come back, I'll have to go up that way. There's still some downhill this way, just a gradual. So we'll get a workout on the way back. Kind of reminds me of watching videos of people hiking up Mount Whitney, the tallest mountain in California and the tallest mountain in the lower 48. It's about 14,400 or 600 some feet. I forget the exact number, but they have a section called the 99 switchbacks. It's literally 99 switchbacks going up to this one ridge. There's no trees, but just awesome views all around you. It looks amazing. It looks intense. So hopefully I get the opportunity to do that someday. It's on my bucket list, I guess you could say. But I know you do have to get a permit to hike Mount Whitney. That's the one thing. But we shall see. You never know how far your journey will take you unless you get started. You know, sometimes you can have big dreams, big hopes, but one thing you gotta do is get started in doing it. Looks like we got a road crossing. I'm not sure that I don't remember the name of this road, it's just a dirt road. I think we crossed at least one more road. Just kind of wonder where it goes, but what's this? Oh, someone's yeah. All right, let's keep going.
It's interesting too how the trail just changes. It's a matter of just, you know, a 2-mile hike. You know, we were up on the top of the ridge, all the rocks, Rock City. Now it's just a pleasant. Not that that wasn't pleasant up top, but it was a different kind of pleasant. But this is just a flat, no rocky trail. It's a nice little pine forest here. I mean, you're still in the woods, but just a kind of a, you know, different atmosphere, different ambiance. We have a nice creek crossing here. Well, that water looks nice. If you can hear that bird off in the distance. I can see it. It's a red-shouldered hawk. See that noise there? It's flying around. There's probably 2 of them. I don't know if you can see it on camera. They probably have a nest around here somewhere. I'd love to get some pictures. I don't have a picture of a... Oh, that's a... No, it's right up above us. Whoops. You should be able to hear that cacophony of sound out there in the woods. You should know what those are. Those are the wood frogs again. So there's probably a wet area, or a pool, or what they call a vernal pool, like a spring pool of water. It's only here in the springtime. I'm not sure if the trail will take us. The trail goes on up that way, but I do see a little bit of water where that tree got uprooted. All right. Good to hear the sounds of spring. Starting to hear some road traffic, truck traffic, so I think Route 94 is coming up. There's one other road we're going to cross too, but then the highway is not too far beyond that. Yeah, so up here's the one road. I forget what it's called, something roof road. But there is some parking along here. Well, mostly a water puddle. But it looks like there's parking along here too. Alright, so we just have a little ways to go. Route 94 is up there somewhere. We've made it to the highway. Well, not quite. Let's just get up the last bit of the way here. Route 94. Whew. And we'll be done with this section. Or with this map too. Phew. Alright. At some point, we'll be coming down from that way, stopping there. But not today. That takes you into the section that goes into Michaud State Forest. Whew. All right. I'm gonna head back down here a little bit, regroup. Getting along Route 94. If you want to access that way from Route 94, you can't. But you could park. I showed that other parking area on that road down here, which is actually isn't that far away from where we are. So you could park there and hike up into that section via that way. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet because I'm still planning what I'm going to do for the section in Michaud State Forest. I'm hoping to do some longer loop hikes, hike at the Appalachian Trail and take another trail back and do some overnight backpacking in Michaud State Forest this summer. But traffic up there. But the next section I want to complete is that section it's a 20-mile section, like I said, from Lehigh Gap to Wind Gap. That's the next section I'm planning to do, and I might be able to do it faster than I thought. I thought I was going to do it maybe 5 shorter hikes where I do these kind of shaded out, do these in and out hikes. But since my friend John, who had his foot operated on, he's not working right now, but he can drive because the surgery was on his left foot, so he can drop me off, and we can drop the Jeep off at one parking lot, and then he can drive me to another location, and I can do longer hikes because I don't have to hike in and hike back again like I do on some of these hikes. So I might be able to do that. I could complete that section, maybe 2 or 3 hikes, depending how far I want to go. If I did 2 10-mile hikes, that section's gonna be done. But we'll see. But this section's done. All right. Whew. As usual, I probably won't film a whole lot on the way back, but might check within you once or twice. All right. Yeah, that big puddle of water we passed not too long ago, it's full of frogs. Oh, they just got quiet now. So maybe we'll zoom in on them a little bit. I didn't see them when they came by. I wasn't really looking for them either. Yeah, they kind of duck down out of sight as soon as you come up. Well, not all of them. They're in there. Let me zoom. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, there's one right below it too. Hey guys. That noise they make, they're trying to lure the females out. How's that working for you guys? Alright, we'll let them do their thing. Alright. They got their thing to do, I got my thing to do. Yes, I'm back at that same spot with those hawks, the red-shouldered hawks. I see 2 of them flying around. They most definitely have a nest around here somewhere. Because as soon as they came down in here, they started making a ruckus again. Of course, now they're not. Now they're quiet. Yeah, so up ahead there is Rocky Ridge. There's switchbacks. I gotta go back up. Not yet. Still just a gentle climb here, but so in a little bit we'll be taking a break. We at the top. Yeah, now the switchbacks start. All right, back up at the spot. I've been sitting here for a while, taking a break, drink the last of my water. And there's a cool shot looking at those rocks down from this angle. All right, I'm not gonna really film anything going through there, but I'll see you on the other side. All right, well, I'll say goodbye here. I can see the road down there at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, that rock city section is fun to walk through or scramble through. There's like 2 different sections. It says that some places it's like really almost like overly marked, and in other places it's a little bit difficult to figure out where the trail goes. So, but I mean, it looks like some people, there's a number of other trails that people just kind of go their own way. But if you are able to follow the trail and follow the arrows, it's kind of cool. It takes you into like little gaps and holes, and it's pretty cool. I remember that place. I like this side better than, I know there's some rocks on the other side, but I think I like this side a little better. It's more maze-like, going through the rocks and stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna get down to Naomi. We'll see what happens next. I might go into Boiling Springs, and there's that pond there with all the ducks and geese. I might hang out there a little bit. We'll see. I'm not sure all I'm gonna do today yet, but anyway, I'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for coming along today on this little hike, and I'll see you around.